this is the thing, right? Like this chart, just to get back to it, like so that chart that's going straight up and to the right, is the payout per T-share sum index. Now, what the hell does that mean? It does a whole lot of shit in one phrase, right? Now, what that means is that what I did is I took every T-share payout that the system does on a daily basis. Yesterday it was 5.76, I think it was. Hold on, let me get to it. Okay, yeah, it was 5.76 yesterday. So I basically took the payout per T-share number every day, summed it up, and gave you a rate of change, and that's your rate of change. Now, I don't know about you guys, but damn, I wish I was staked from day one. That's 416 days of compounding, and that's just what I can capture with the data set that I have. There was 16 days that I can't capture.
So what color is that?
This is the pink line. I'm sorry, not there's two pink lines. The dull pink line, which has the label. Oh, sorry. PO//TS sum index, which just stands for payout per T-share sum index, and this is that right hand side column, and the return is 129,610%, basically 609%. And this is just interest. This is not price appreciation.
Yeah.
This is just the payout per T-share every day. This is what longer pays better means. The longer you sit here, the higher that rate of return is going to be for you. That's compounding. And that's compounding in a simple arithmetic form. That shit is nothing. Because that's not capturing the emergency end stakes. It's not capturing all of the other incidental intangible values that the system gives you for just staking. I mean, this is crazy, man. Right? Like this is insane. And now let's look at something that I kind of want to point out. And you know, I should make another chart just to reflect this. Let's look at the rate of change in the slope after big payday. It's literally like a straight line. Like before big payday, it had like some type of curvature. But now it's just straight line, up, up. That's it. Straight line. Like if you put a ruler there, that shit is not going to deviate from that ruler.
Right.
Yeah, that thing's like pegged, like
Yeah.
almost at like a 45.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Longer pays better, bro. That shit is real because compounding, that's how it works. The more you compound, the more you make, right? And that's the beauty. And that's why we're going to go over all of this crazy stuff because that's what Hex is about, man. Hex is about getting fucking paid, bro. It's not about anything else. So let me just finish putting this shit together. And no, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Well, you know, to your point about kind of like financial education and you know learning economics, one thing that Richard kind of really taught me was like the velocity of money, right? And it's cool that because I didn't really know that term before then. I kind of understood the concept, but it's just really cool that Hex, its use case was kind of designed. I mean, not only is it really similar to Bitcoin, but it's similar to like traditional finance certificate of deposits too, you know, monetizing the time value. It's pretty cool to see all the functions that exist.
Right. I mean, and that's kind of the thing. There's so many cool functions that Hex has, right? Like so many. Because when you stake, you get so many added benefits that you just can't get anywhere else, right? Like when you're staked, you're entitled to the only inflation that exists in the system, right? And then on top of that, this Hex is so cool that even if you're not staked, you don't experience that dilution until that stake actually ends. So even though that inflation does happen on an annual base, well, actually not even on an annual basis, but every day, because the inflation is calculated every day, and that's how it ends up getting paid out. That doesn't mean that you're actually going to be negatively affected by it, because you're not, right? And I think that's pretty cool because even though you're not staking, even though that's a function of Hex, you're still helping out the staker class by not staking by keeping the rate high. So it's kind of like I can't even be mad at you. Thank you, brother. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Win-win.
Yeah, we only win. That's right. The stakers only win, and that's kind of like the important thing to highlight here.